message is that women have to really articulate their thoughts. They have to find their voices. They are the ones who have to lift themselves up. I've never ever said it's men who put women down. It's women who don't put their hands up for that next promotion. It's women who hold themselves back thinking, no, I won't do it because I can't do it. Seems to be the problem. And women need to be aware that they need to be able to juggle this work-life balance. And that seems to be the problem, that they feel they can't stand shoulder to shoulder with their male colleagues. So the book is about actually giving back and giving you some kind of blueprint about what it is to juggle work, life, creativity in yourself, your spirituality, your social life. There's more to it than just going, to work and coming back. Now, when I started writing this book, it was all about, well, what is it? What is having it all? Is it having pots of money and saying, well, I'm really rich? Well, great. That's one aspect. Or is it that I have a loving family, which again, yes, it's important, and that's another aspect. So for me, it was about all-encompassing. My whole message is about empowerment. It's all about letting power out, not as opposed to within. It's also about really focusing on women more, not that I exclude men, but it's more about empowering women in this day and age. Ownership would be that you are in charge. You are in charge of your own destiny. You take the steering wheel of your life, and you will make your happiness. What, as I say, is a difference between an ordinary person and an extraordinary person is that an extraordinary person isn't just made. It's not just, they just happened. They didn't just happen. They sat down and worked out what it was they wanted to do, what it was that they needed to do to take them to the levels that they're at now. And it's not rocket science. It really isn't. What you need to do is to work out what you want. And I've already got your thought process running. It's now, I hope the conversation will begin with yourselves, not with anyone else, with yourselves, as to what it is that is going to make you extraordinary. And as I say, in very few cases, it happens by chance, but in most cases, it's planning, preparation, and hard work, and that's what it takes. What would it be like if you actually found out your passion at a much younger age, rather than waiting till much later? What would that be like? My message is that not many people actually sit down and work out what it is that they want. Many people fumble through life, like I did, early years, and I realized that you actually need to sit down and map what you want out of life. And as students, no one actually teaches you to do that. No one taught me, I know that. Following on from you, great that you've got there, but our message is, why don't you do it earlier and find your passion? If it's photography, if it's art, if it's drawing, start doing it now. You never know. So in a nutshell, what I would suggest you do is actually sit down and map your life. Map it from the end, and then you work backwards, and then you realize, actually, I am going to be a working mother or a man who's got other passions besides just work. There should be a work-life balance, and you can do it all, and you can have it all. That's what I suggest you do, and that's the way to do it.
I think there are stages in the process.
RITU SETI rocks. The author of Having It All Now spent a morning with the ASU community. During an orientation for students and faculty members, RITU SETI talked about so many things. What an interesting session it was. On 22nd August 2013, lots of questions were asked about entrepreneurship and empowerment.